Hi guys, Stacy Itzel, Executive Director in Arnold, Maryland, here with your daily vitamin. And today I want to tell you a little story, and it's actually one that I'm a little embarrassed to share with you, but the lesson from it is so important, and one that even I had to be reminded of myself. So in May of this year, my oldest son actually graduated from college, and he was going to a Bible college up in Pennsylvania. My mom lives in Florida, and she owns a business down there, her and my stepdad. And the business isn't doing very well right now, and they're really struggling financially. And so when my son graduated from college, I really, we weren't having a party for him or anything. He was leaving like the next day or the day after, I forget exactly. I think it was the day after, to go to Israel for a trip for part of his schooling that he had to finish to actually officially graduate. So we were just kind of like hanging out for going out to dinner, and that was it. Like up, back to Pennsylvania, done. So I was thinking, gosh, I don't want my mom to feel pressured or obligated to buy a plane ticket or drive all the way up here for a little 2-hour service or ceremony, and then turn around and have to go right back. She probably can't afford to leave her business right now. I know she can't afford to spend the money. And I thought of all of the reasons why my mom wouldn't want to do Pamper Chef. It's like ingrained in my brain why she wouldn't want to come to the ceremony. And so I didn't invite her to it. Well, my dad ended up going to the ceremony with us, and so did my in-laws, and so did my son's girlfriend's parents. And we posted those pictures on Facebook. And my mom saw them. And I really didn't think anything of it. But when my mom saw the pictures, she was really hurt by it. And she ended up sending me a text saying, was there a reason that I didn't receive an invitation to AJ's graduation? And in my mind, I was like, oh, crud. I mean, I had good intentions. I didn't want her to feel obligated or pressured to come up for this. But by me assuming what I thought she would not want to do, or I ended up really hurting her feelings. And I said back to her, I didn't think you would want to come all the way up here for a 2-hour ceremony. And she said to me, well, if I had been invited, at least I could have made that decision for myself. And it was just like a big, embarrassing moment for me. I felt really, really awful. And I thought sometimes I probably do that in Pampered Chef myself, and I know a lot of consultants do that. We are sitting with somebody that we think we know everything about them and all of the reasons that they wouldn't do Pampered Chef, or we wouldn't want to offer this business to them because we don't want them to feel pressure. We don't want them to feel obligated. We don't want them to feel bad about telling us no. But quite honestly, it's kind of selfish of us, because we're thinking only of ourselves and how we will feel if they say no. And it's very rude of us to assume that we think we know the answer that the person's going to give us. Everybody deserves the opportunity to decide and make that decision for themselves. And I think that's something that I have been more committed to, having had this experience with my mom. And I hope that you'll learn from my very embarrassing mistake and make that same commitment. Always offer this amazing Pampered Chef business opportunity to everyone. Give them the chance to say yes or to say no.